Most traders lose money, but a select few, they make billions. And it is not luck, it's rules. Every billionaire trader follows these 5 rules. Break them and you will go broke. But if you can master them, you might just be able to print money. Today, I will show you these 5 rules. Ignore them at your own risk. Rule number 1. The reason why 99% of the beginners fail, it's not bad luck. It's because they're obsessed with profits. The best traders, they don't even think about the money. One man turned $400 into over $1 million by ignoring profits completely. Richard Dennis, he didn't trade for the money. He traded for execution. He built a system, followed it like a machine, and let the profits take care of themselves. Then he took complete beginners, taught them his process, and they made millions as well. The lesson: if you chase flawless execution, the money will follow automatically. Stop asking, how much can I make? And start asking, am I following my system? Because when you master the system, the profits will come whether you like it or not. Rule number 2. If I took away your trading account for a month, but I let you keep one thing, what would you choose? Your charts? Your favorite indicator? Stock newsletter? The most valuable thing in your trading isn't even money. It is something 99% of the beginners ignore completely. One trader who figured it out, he turned a few $1,000s into millions, not by trading harder, but by tracking every move like a scientist. Ed Seykota didn't go with his gut. He wrote down every mistake, every emotion, until the data exposed patterns he never saw before. And those patterns made him rich. So here is the lesson. The market repeats itself. If you're not tracking what works and what doesn't, you're gambling, not trading. So this is what you need to do. Write down every trade, every entry, every exit, why you took the trade and how you felt. After 100 trades, your biggest weakness won't be a mystery anymore. It will be right in front of you. Rule number 3. Most beginners think that the secret of getting rich in trading is by winning more trades. Wrong. The real secret is learning how to lose. Because the traders who cannot take a loss, they get wiped out. But the ones who master losing, they make millions. One trader, he spent years trying to be right all the time. He lost over and over again. Then he learned how to take losses fast and became a multi-millionaire. Marty Schwartz built his fortune by doing one thing differently. He stopped fighting bad trades. Instead of trying to be right, he focused on staying alive. Small losses, no problem. Big losses, he never let that happen. So this is the lesson. You do not need to win every trade. You just need to make sure that your losses are small and your winners are big. So when a trade goes against you, ask yourself, am I protecting my capital right now? Or am I just being stubborn? If it's the second one, sell before the market forces you. Rule number 4. Beginners think they need to trade every single day. But the best traders know that doing nothing sometimes can be the most profitable move. Because every time you force a trade that doesn't meet your edge, you're not just risking money, you're killing your own advantage. One of the greatest traders ever didn't make his money from more trading, he made it from waiting. Jesse Livermore made his biggest trades by sitting on his hands for weeks, even months. He waited for the perfect moment, the kind of trade where the odds were stacking in his favor. His biggest regret was overtrading. Every time he forced a trade, he lost. So this is what you need to remember. If you're taking trades just because you're bored, you're just donating your own money to the market. Trading isn't about action. It's about finding high probability setups, striking when the odds are high. So before every trade, ask yourself, does this trade fit my strategy? Or am I just itching to be in the market? If it's not clear, skip it. Your edge comes from selectivity, not frequency. Rule number 5. Most beginners lose money and blame the market. It's rigged, the big players manipulate everything, bad luck. But here is the truth. The market isn't against you, you're against yourself. Because the market isn't personal. It doesn't care if you win or lose, but you get greedy. You break your own rules, and that is why you lose. Jim Simmons, he was not a quant genius because of his algorithms. He was a genius because he removed the one thing that ruins most traders: emotions. Most traders don't lose because of a bad strategy. They lose because they don't follow their own strategy. Jim Simmons didn't second guess himself. He made a plan and stuck to it. No fear, no greed, just execution. So this is a lesson. If you do not master your own psychology, no strategy can save you. So before every trade, ask yourself, am I following my plan? Or am I taking this decision out of fear or greed? If it's emotion, stop. The market doesn't punish bad trades. It punishes weak discipline. Now you know the 5 rules that made these traders billions. But here's the problem. Knowing them isn't just enough. 99% of the beginner traders hear these rules and still fail. Why? Because they don't know how to actually apply them. The traders who became legends, the ones who went from nothing to millions, they had something more than just rules. They had an edge, a mindset, a process. And if you don't have that, no rules will save you. That is why I broke down the 10 most important lessons of 7 legendary traders. The exact traits that separates the amateurs from the professionals. So if you want to be more than just another trader who blows up their account, you have to watch this video next.